A lot of people keep asking me, what do I think of the Hobolites? Yeah, they're cute, they're retro, but is anybody actually buying these things? Have you seen the prices? The 8-watt micro is $160. The 20-watt mini is $300. That's only 20 watts. The 100-watt is $900. And the 300-watt is $1,600. Is anybody out there actually buying this stuff? And they're cute. Yeah, they look retro and all that. But a 100-watt light for $900? Here's a 100-watt light, CSYB S100. This is $120. $120 for 100 watts. If you like retro, okay, this is where this video comes in. That's why I'm going to show you. There's something that looks just like the Hobolite. It's by K&F Concept. This is a 60-watt light, the PL60B. It's even got really cool like knobs on the back. It has a built-in battery. It looks just like the Hobolite, except it's black instead of brown. It just came out, and guess what? It's only $112. It has a super quiet fan, and even after running for half an hour, you can't even hear it. You literally have to stick your ear right up to it to see if the fan's even running. It's that quiet. And if the internal battery does run out, yes, you can use external power to run this light, like AC or a D-tap battery. It's actually almost as bright as a 100-watt light. It's amazing how good technology's gotten. You turn the knob on the back here, and whoa, that's bright. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Marcus, how does it compare with other portable battery-powered lights? Glad you asked. I live for this. This is exactly what I love to do. Well, let's just run through these really quick. Here's my options for small battery-powered portable video lights that are roughly, 60 to 100 watts. We're going to start from the dimmest one and work our way up. I'm going to do this really fast because some of you already know these, but these are my favorites that I have right now. We're going to start with the Sutifoto TJ55 Buy. This thing is the weakest one of the bunch. It's going to start at F4, and the most strongest one at the other end is 5.68. So it's about a stop and a half difference. This one here is it's really light. It's only 1.3 pounds, and it's only $46, and it's at F4. And now this one here, the Inky 30 is 4.06, and it's at 150%, 4.01. So it's pretty much the same as this power-wise. Unless you go 150%, then it's up 4.06. It's $140 though, 1.76 pounds. I'm not going to show the 60 because it's just too big and heavy. I like this size, and this one is a pretty good power. So anyway, $140 for this. Let's move on. The Ulanzi EC65. This is a really lightweight one. I like this one a lot. I already made a video about this. It's $160. It's only 0.72 pounds, 65 watts, and it's a meter reading of 4.06. All right, moving on to this one here. A lot of people are asking about the Ulanzi 100-watt. This is the ML100 Buy. I hate this one. It's got a really loud fan noise. $160, and it's not even as bright as the 65 watt. Well, actually, it's the same brightness as the 65 Ulanzi EC65. And this is bigger, heavier, and it's got a loud fan noise. And it's heavy. It's 2.3 pounds. And this is the ML100 Buy, not to be confused with the Godox 100 ML100 Buy, which a lot of people are asking about. I don't like that one either, unless you like purple light. The CRI is really bad on the Godox ML100 Buy. So let's move on to this one here. Here we have my favorite well-making 80-watt. This is it's very light. This is the battery right here. It has a proprietary, it looks like an NP battery, but it's not. This is a 14.8-watt light. Goes on here. It runs this light for half an hour. You can put D-tap in here also. It's a bicolor light. It's only 0.95 pounds. $240, not very cheap, but it's a really good, for small, like really easy to use. You just turn it on, and then here's your power setting, your brightness. It's so easy to use. I love it. And I love it. I have 5 of these things. 4.07 light reading, and it also uses D-tap or AC power. Now here we are with the new one, the K&F, what is this? The K&F PL60B. You can get it on Amazon for $112. It's a light meter reading of 4.08, and it does have the maximum settings. You can turn it up to 150%, so it goes up to 5.64. which is the same as these two, which this is the Godox RS60 buy. This is $200. This is pretty heavy. It's 2 pounds. With the basic lens reflector, it's 5.65, which is the same light level as this, but it's heavier. And I do like the size and everything. I mean, this is like the perfect size for me. And this is the battery, by the way. The battery comes off, so that's really cool. Problem is the basic lens reflector that it has, it's too narrow of a beam. And if you want the 30% spread, 30 degree spread, you're going to have to put another contraption on here. It's the ZSL2, and that lowers actually the light down by almost a stop. So that's why I don't use these, because to get the 30% spread, you're losing a stop of light, and that makes this thing almost dimmer than the original one at the Studio Photo at the beginning. And this is much heavier and bigger. So let's move on. Now we have this one here. This is very kind of similar in a way to these, to this, although this is the small rig RC100B, although this is bigger, obviously, and heavier than this. And this is 100 watts. This is 60 watts, but they're almost, this is a little brighter. This one is 4.08 at normal setting, but when you max it out, it's 5.64. This is 5.65 at normal setting. It doesn't max out. So these are the same. When this is maxed out, it's the same as this. This is $160. This one is only $112. This is 650 grams. It doesn't weigh very much with the built-in battery. This is 1.67 pounds. So it weighs more. It's bigger. It's more expensive. But it has a really nice wide flat spot, no hot spot or anything. So this is a good thing. The only thing is, this doesn't have a built-in battery. You can't. There's nothing in here. There's no battery built in. So you have to use a D-tap battery. So now you have this. Now it's really heavy, and so this has a battery built in. The K&F does, and the small rig, now you need a D-tap, a V-mount battery. This is really heavy now, and it's 3 times as big, and the light level is pretty much the same. When you max this thing out, it's the same light level as this. This is 5.64. This is 5.65. So you can take 2 or 3 of these things and fit them in the same space as this, and so there's that. Now here's a really good one. This is the Zhiyun X100. It is the standard go-to for small, lightweight. It's only 0.96 pounds, 5.66 light reading. So it's a tiny bit brighter than the small rig RC100. It does have a proprietary battery, which I read that they fixed. So this battery lasts a lot longer now, before it goes bad. But it is a really great system for 100 watts of light, very portable. It's $200 though. So that's the thing about that. And this one here, I know this looks big and clunky, but this is a really good bang for your buck. This is the brightest of the bunch. This is the Ulanzi 120 buy. It's $130, and it's the brightest of the bunch at 5.68. It is 2.34 pounds, but for the brightest of the bunch, for only $130, this thing is $200 right here. This is only $130, which is less than this. This one is $160. This is only $130. I put a smaller reflector on here. This is from the GVM, which is real. I like portable and small, but it's the same brightness. Anyway, so now getting back to this one here, this tiny little K&F that I'm talking about. Some of you might ask, well, how long does the battery last? You're not going to believe this. I thought the battery in here was only going to last 20 minutes. This thing was going for 79 minutes. It just blew my mind how long this thing goes. It does get a little dimmer near the end, but 79 minutes runtime on this thing. I don't know how they fit that much power running for that long in this thing, and it's only $112. So here's a good size comparison of all of them here. You can see how small this thing is comparatively. This has a battery built in. You can kind of get a size idea of how the size is when they all have a battery, but this one is F4, and these go up to 5.68, so this is almost a stop and a half more than that one. This is right in the middle. at 5.64 when it's maxed out, 4.08 when it's just normal. So I hate this one. Let's get rid of that one. This one is okay, but I'm starting to lean more towards, this one's too narrow. This one's a little bit too big and heavy. So I would say these are my 4 favorites for being small, lightweight with a battery. This one is the most powerful one, so I might take that maybe sometimes. This one is very lightweight and small, and it's still good to use. I mean, it's cheap. This thing was only 46 bucks. But compared to the Hobolite, which this thing looks like, the Hobolite 100-watt comparable light to this is $900. This thing is only $112, and it's comparable to the 100-watt Hobolite. And yes, the CRI is good on this thing. So anyway, I just thought I'd say this really quick. If you portable battery-powered video lights that you can take on the road with you, fit in a suitcase, these are my suggestions, the ones that I personally like to use because they're really small. And I'm amazed this thing runs for 79 minutes, and not many people know about this. K&F's pretty cool. So there you go. Anyway, there's my latest thing on lights. I just can't stop talking about lights because they're just so much fun. They light up my life, and hopefully yours too. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.